Subscribe now. EU debates.
So, important day. I think on gas, we should be aware that we have done a really good job over the last months. Remember where we were at the beginning of the war, 40% dependency, no storage, no demand side measures. Where are we standing today? We have been, in record times, we have filled our storages because we dare to have a European regulation. We have expropriated Gazprom in certain countries to do that. The second thing which is really well functioning is 15% lower gas demand all over Europe. That is now really taking serious in every country. We launched our 15% reduction strategy yesterday. And the one thing which we need still to improve is Commission's driven gas purchasing platform that is not functioning well enough. We have told that Commission, and that is something which we have to improve. Because on gas we are now much less dependent on Russia than we were some months ago. I think it's also the moment where we can now concentrate to see in the market, is there margins which are undue? And so my message today, and I think we can get a broader consensus about that, is an active mandate to Commission to look into can we do something with Asia in link with the Japan-Korean market to see how we can better coordinate and not being played out one against the other. And the second is the TTF index, which is the price driver or the price setter often in Europe. It seems to be that price is quite high in some days compared to what it could be. So a second thing which Commission should do is looking into TTF and if there is optimization on that front. On electricity, I think of course the one issue which is on the table where we get consensus is this inframarginal levy. Of course there will be discussion shall or should. Good, and on that we have to be flexible, but I think it's the best way to collect this money from the market, which is undue, and to bring it to consumers in this very moment. But on electricity, as a second thing which we have to look at, especially in Western Europe, how deep will be the problem in France? How much will that spill over to Western Europe? Is that risking to spill over to the rest of Europe? And so what I have done over the last weeks is trying to get ENTSO-E, which is the grid operators in Europe, to anticipate their winter outlook. The winter outlook of ENTSO-E normally comes out 1st of December, and now we will get it mid-September or at latest end of September. And based on that, based on the input from the German stress test, we will better know how deep the crisis is on electricity. What makes in any way sense is working on peak shaving and on demand side products, and that's something which I will actively bring into the debate. And then, of course, if we ask citizens to reduce their temperature, why don't we ask data centers not to cool unnecessarily all these data centers in Europe to 80-90 degrees, but ask them to do it at 24-25. That would save 5 times the Luxembourg electricity consumption, just to give you an order of magnitude how big that is.